Hello everyone, this is Steve with the Free Bullion Investment Guide. Today is January 25th. Now I'm doing a review and outlook price analysis video for the US dollar. This is the US dollar daily chart, and to quickly go over the last video that I produced for the US dollar, it was 2 weeks ago. The dollar had been trading inside this descending channel for over a month, and also I showed you this head and shoulders pattern, which the dollar did not confirm. It was denied. It's been denied over the last, I believe it denied it last week, and then I was just really wanted to see where the dollar was going to go. Was it going to continue to rise, or was it going to peter out and maybe confirm the right shoulder of the head and shoulders pattern? It still hadn't, as of last week, it still hadn't risen above the head. So I was just open to the movement of the dollar to see if it would come back down, which it didn't. Which I think it is about to, though, but let's just go ahead and remove the head and shoulders pattern because it was denied, as well as the ascending channel is no longer relevant. The dollar clearly moved out of it. You could really paint another descending channel, one that, oh, this darn thing, one that isn't as steep of a decline that I actually just picked up just now. You can pick it up right here. You can see it, and quite honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the dollar continues to trade inside of it in the week to come. Let me change the color on this. I just picked up this channel. I didn't see it before. I saw the other pattern I'm about to show you, which is a rising wedge, which is a negative pattern. And the dollar, if these things will cooperate here, there we go. I have a rising wedge, which is a negative pattern, and the dollar should fall, confirming it and staying inside of the new channel that I just drew for you. As far as fundamentals go for the dollar, there's not a whole lot driving it up. We had the phase 1 trade deal that was just signed, but China has a whole new slew of problems with the new, I think it's called coronavirus, that is sweeping across the country. Hopefully it doesn't get worse. Hopefully it gets better in that country, and that less people will get infected by the virus, and hopefully they'll get a handle on it. But as long as they don't get a handle on it, we'll likely see the dollar fall and other safe havens rise. The dollar is a safe haven, but I think this could have a if this virus doesn't get taken care of sooner rather than later, if it continues to spread before they actually get a handle on things, it could start to affect economic activity, especially when China shuts down cities. Be thankful you live in a free country, as far as for those of us that live in the United States, where they don't. Well, who knows what would happen. I mean, if you ever saw the movie Outbreak, that's the worst case scenario. But anyways, let's get off of that. For the dollar, for the outlook, I have the dollar coming back down in price, confirming the rising wedge. It did break above 97.35. 98.10 now stands as strong resistance. 97.35 I'm actually going to keep, because it is a strong resistance support level, so I'm just going to make it a new support level, but I doubt it's going to be support for very long. We may see the dollar come down to the 97.10 level. Below that we have 96.60 and 96.35. So we'll really have to pay attention to how the news comes out about the coronavirus, and really have to see how that progresses to see what effect that may have on the dollar and other assets. Just one last thing before I move on, or before I end this video. The MACD also looks like it is about to turn as far as on the dollar's movement, as well as the dollar is getting in overbought territory. It's as high as it's been since back in September on the RSI. So it is clearly getting in overbought territory, and we should see a change in direction shortly. So that's it for this week's review and outlook for the US dollar. I thank you for your time. Take care, and God bless.